Hi, this is Ed Cabrera in Manassas, Virginia. And when I first heard about network marketing was back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, I had no concept of being a business person. I didn't like business people. I had a whole attitude about business people, and I never thought of myself as a business person. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher now. I was at the New York Department of Education for over 26 years, and I've always taught. I've taught martial arts. I've always, I love to teach. I love to work with people. I love to extend information and things like that. But as far as business is concerned, I never saw myself as a business person. I don't like selling to people. I don't like approaching people and trying to, get them involved in something. I don't like getting, putting myself out there like that. That was not me. And, again, I just saw myself as a teacher, not as a business person. As a matter of fact, when I was married, my wife used to do the taxes. She used to do, the bills and things like that. She would basically take care of that because she comes from a family who was involved in business and developing businesses and stuff. I don't come from that kind of family. My family was broke, forget it. They had my mother, basically. I grew up with my mother. She had no concept of business or building businesses or making money or stuff like that. She worked 9 to 5 every day in a factory. So that was it. So now, spring forward now to back in the 80s, there was one guy who came to our group and he made a presentation. And he came, he was very well dressed up. He had a nice suit, he had great, jewelry and a tremendous watch and great shoes. And so, he showed us this thing about exponential growth and how you can make money and make money. But for me, that was just not in the radar. Just some people are just like this about that. We don't believe in any of that. But spring forward now to the present, and I start to read and learn about exponential growth, and I start to learn about business, and I start to learn about the potential in business. Start reading about Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Definitely had a poor dad, not even a poor dad. I have poor mom because I didn't grow up with my father. I grew up with my mother. But that's another story, So anyway, exponential growth. So exponential growth is really the foundation, especially now with the internet and the power of the internet. All you need to do, and this is what everybody says, all you need to do is get two people who get two people who get two people. Now that's a great theory. So let's put this over here. We get two people who get two people. Right? You now started with 2. And you now added on another 2, so you have 4. So now we get those 4 to get 2 people each. You now have 8. Right? Add those 8 on, and you now have 14. Right? Add those 8 to the 6 that we got 14. Then you get those 8 to get 2 each. You now have an additional 16, and you have a total of 30. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. 30 people in your downline. You started with 2. All you got was 2, and you taught those 2 to get 2. And that's what this is what Don Falia calls the napkin presentation. A napkin presentation is what you would teach someone in a restaurant real quick on a napkin. And this is how he built his business of thousands and thousands of people. So now let's say we do 3 people. Let's do 3 people. So 3 people, you start with 3, and then those 3 get 3. So we started with 3. And those 3 get 3, that's 9. And we add those 9, we now have 12. Now those 9 get 3 more, and that adds 27. You now have 36. Alright, so you now add those 27, get 3 more, and you add on 81. So you have a total of 117. And that's pretty good. You got 117. That's only 3 levels deep. But now let's go a little further, and this is really where the sweet point is. Let's do it over here. Now over here we have 5 people. This is really the sweet point. 5 people. You get 5 people. You add on, those 5 people get 5 more. So we started with 5. Those 5 got 25. We now have a total of 30. Those 25 got an additional 25. Now you got an additional 125. You now have a total of 155. Those 125 get 5 more each. You now have 625. In addition to the 155, you now have a total of 880 in your downline. Now that's incredible. Right? 880 people basically all working for you. And all you started with was 5 people. That is the power of exponential growth. And that is what we're talking about, how to build exponential growth. So this is easy, again, but you need to get 5 people who are, or a solid group of people who are basically going to teach this forward. And this is a powerful way of getting money, of countering all the unemployment and the financial situations that we're having in this country, a way of getting yourself out of debt. And all you need to do, it doesn't really matter either the company that you're involved in. Basically, if you had 880 people underneath you, you know, even if they gave you $1 or $2 each, you got $800 to $1,600, you got a couple of $1,000s coming in every month. Right? If they only gave $1 or $2, right? So now, and of course, we have businesses that are going to be giving much more than that to you and building your downline. If you have a downline at 880, you would be sitting very pretty, and you would, and it would change your life basically. So if you're really interested, I'm looking to work with 5 people who are very interested in building their downline and teaching this concept to other people, because this is a super concept. Right? So if you're interested, click on the link below, send me an email, Facebook me, get in touch with me, and we'll see if we're a match, if we can really work together. So this is Edwin Cabrera signing off here in Manassas, Virginia.